Hey, I'm excited, man. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Thabo Katlolo. Welcome to the Mad Heart I grew up on, right at the heart of the Kalahari in the motherland, man. Let's talk about writing. Let's talk about being an author, a novelist, a screenwriter, a poet. Writing is one of those waves that have simply just never died. It is a centuries-old art, and in every generation, the crave for it just keeps growing and growing. And if you're listening to this, I assume you are a small part, if not a large part, of those who crave to be called a novelist, an author, a poet, or simply a writer. A part of me wants to tell you to run for your life, run for your sanity, because you will go crazy over peanuts, and however you assert your normalcy, people will regard you as either an object of envy or simply a weirdo. At its very core, writing is a business, and it should be treated as nothing less. It is hard work, and naturally you desire to profit from your hard labor. But as you might be aware, a majority of writers in the new age, and especially in Botswana, avoid fiction like it's a bad plague. And it makes sense. It is true that if you want to make money, fiction is probably not the best way to go about it. The fiction industry, according to my friends at the Gotham Writers Workshop, is a feast-or-famine industry, where famine is much more common than the feasting. And even well-established authors nibble on the scraps. So this is an industry far away from the proverbial winning the lotto. So then, without the incentive of becoming J.K. Rowling or John Grisham rich, you need to be very clear about your reasons for pursuing book publishing. Is it a fun hobby, a pet project of some sort? Is it to prove to your family members that you aren't as worthless as your mother says you are? There are many reasons. Getting published opens doors. For me, it has opened a lot of doors. You will meet lots of worthy people, and if you're lucky, you'll get invitations to some really cool parties too. The prestige alone will elevate you, opportunities to travel, to give talks, and to be thoroughly nosy about people's business. You will grow in confidence, and it will piss off a number of your enemies. But you will pay a heavy price. A lot of writers pay a heavy price for choosing to go the path of writing. To start with, getting published takes a lot of time. Editors, agents, well, the good ones anyway, they really respond quickly. And lots of authors lose patience during the waiting period. And losing their patience, they end up editing their own books themselves, and they hire scammers in some instances, and majority of them end up regretting it. And if they finally do respond, the editors and the agents, the authentic ones anyway, they will either reject or accept your manuscript. And then once they have accepted you, you'll go through hell. Let me tell you, you'll go through hell in order for them to put out your best work. And then there's the process of identifying markets, preparing your book for them, and waiting for them to accept you. It will take a heavy toll on you. It will consume your leisure hours. It will take a toll on your personal life. But if your passion beats all that, it is true that you are to be called a writer, an author, or a novelist. So what exactly does it take to be published? This podcast is going to focus on a number of issues that relates to the publishing industry. We are here specifically for that, and in the next few episodes, we're going to cover a number of topics. We're going to cover the process of publishing, the types of publishing, the players in the publishing industry, the blockades, who are the gatekeepers in the publishing industry, because the publishing industry is one of those industries that has lots of gatekeepers, people that you need to please in order for you to get into the industry successfully, and the ins and outs of the publishing industry. We'll also talk about protecting yourself from vultures, because the industry has vultures. The industry will eat you up if you enter into it unwittingly. So we're going to talk about all those issues in the next coming episodes, and I hope you stay tuned in. My name is Thabo Katlolo, an author, a publisher, and a friend. Peace, man. Thank you for listening in. See you on the next episode.